some changes here for the Spurs. Boris Diaz checked in for Leonard. And Martin subbed in for Daniel Green. And then for Cleveland, Channing Frye checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Iman Shumpert in for James. The feed now to Duncan. Back to Parker. It's Martin on the wing. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
And stolen by Love. Irving for 3. San Antonio with the rebound.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
That's a 2 from Smith. Again, the miss by Smith.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
Martin kicks to Duncan. Spurs passing it around. Shot clock at 5. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. All alone.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively, and this lead, I think, is headed up. And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. David West, he's checked in for Duncan. Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Ano Ginobili, he's checked in for Boris Diaw. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Mozgov passes to Frye.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The Spurs making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. James is checked in.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
And Mills kicks it to West. To the left wing. Pass to Leonard. To end the run. Sinks that one from the post. Leonard's got 7 points in the game. And there's a whistle. It goes on Iman Shumpert. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Thompson, he's checked in for Channing Frye. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Pass to Mills. Lets the 3 fly. And he gets the bucket. And now it's just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Mozgov dishes to Shumpert. Over West. And that misses badly. Air ball.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson with it. Leonard picks him up. And another miss by Cleveland.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's West. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. And it's going to go on Iman Shumpert. For San Antonio, they've gone 0 for 3 in the game at the line, missing all previous chances.
David West. 2 shots.
And David West drops them both. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. The Cavaliers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And here is Green with a tie. Offensive rebound. Anderson. No good on the buzzer beater. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Cavaliers. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Cleveland leading by 3. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Mark. And it's Mills. Then it's Green. And it's Aldridge in at the 5. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Nice work there coming off the screen. And that's now 11 points for LeBron.
And he came off that screen, and he just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And listen, San Antonio is an older team, actually the oldest in the league last season. And because of injuries and days off, they didn't get to feel that preferred starting 5 a lot last year.
Duncan, he's checked in for Leonard. Channing Frye's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mills passes to Duncan. Martin kicks to Duncan. Spurs working the ball around now. Mills can't hit. Spurs only used their preferred lineup less than half the season, but still a strong campaign. 22 games played with the starting lineup of Parker, Green, Leonard, Duncan, and Splitter.
And you know the Spurs will go on to use 23 different starting lineups, Kevin. That would be the 5th most in the NBA.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Cavaliers?
San Antonio.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
The Spurs making a switch here. Parker's checked in. And Cleveland also making a change. J.R. Smith's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. They get it back. Tries again. They shoot again. It's taken away by Smith. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Irving's got the ball.
And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it. Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
It's Aldridge penetrating. Duncan. Nice move. And the rejection by Love. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Kevin Martin.
Manu Ginobili.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
In In transition, here comes San Antonio. There's Green with the three. San Antonio again missing.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Parker dishes to Green. Down low. Here's Aldridge. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
And he gets it to go.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
Spurs trailed by 10. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Leonard, he's checked in for the Spurs. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And yes, sir, that one drops.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
The Spurs shooting 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively. That's good.
Yeah, gutsy shot to come right back at him with the three of his own.
Well, we've seen it before. He doesn't have any problem trading shots with anybody.
To the middle. Here's Leonard. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They haven't done as much inside as they did in the first half. They've got to get back to their game plan, which is to work the ball inside and then force the defense to react and play from there.
That's a 2 from Smith. Green with the rebound.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
Yeah, but they've got to find a way to convert those extra possessions into points if they're going to come back in this one.
And he gets it to go.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's the Cavaliers now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Thompson passes to LeBron. Fires from deep. LeBron with another miss.
You have to be willing to pass in those situations. That was a low percentage shot.
Smith drives in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Big time finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim too, just for good measure.
Yeah, but guys, nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating every now and then.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 8. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, they can call all the timeouts they want, but really, I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah, I'm ready to go home just like the players are. There's nothing they can do to salvage this one right now. Let's go. Get out of here. Game done.
He summed it up.
I was going to say, yeah, I don't think we need to comment after that.
Adios. Ginobili with the 3. It's good. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.